Well, hopefully this one's easier than the last one. Because, yeah, last time we had a most unfair tower in this game. And as far as I've seen. In fact, the next one looks super easy, because while we have the same limitations, the enemy we had to fight is a lot more akin to not having anything but the stylus. Nope, I want to go the other way. Like, until we're not playing as Sonic anymore, and those bad stuff. I just want to say that. I still think they suck. That's the only thing that has not been a new opinion that I think sucks. Because I don't understand when I'm supposed to hit them, because I keep hitting them like in the blue. Like, that's still mostly, like, 90s, that was blue. That was not. I am motivated to do multiple of those stupid... Gosh darn... Those have always been my least favorite part of the game, and it remains true even with all the crap I had to do last episode. The intense amount of stuff I absolutely know already. I edited out. Because of the blatant unfairness. And it's not the only unfair thing I've seen, but the other one looks manageable. Like, it looks like it's actually like trying to test your skill. Yeah, whereas this one, that last one, it took away most of my skills, in fact. Which is really what made it suck. Because if it didn't take away the skills, yeah, it would have been a heck of a lot easier. Almost laughably so. But it also would have been more fair. What the flip was that? I'm gonna take one of these while I'm here. When this tower opens up. And we're gonna spin dash our way over there, because this is, I believe, a little faster than boosting. Maybe not. Feels faster, but I don't think it actually is. Master Ninja Plus. What the flip? I'm not even getting a chance to stand up, let alone run away. Because like Flip of fighting any bosses at now, like after what I experienced trying to play the Silver Pillar with normal Sonic, I don't want to fight these guys, which sucks because they were on the, like, they made an amazing gameplay before, but now they just feel like unfair challenges too. There's a heck of a lot of things like that in this update alone. On it, honestly, like story-wise, yes, this is much better than the Rush feeling original or area. Area that was here. I'm not gonna deny that. But I'm not gonna lie. Gameplay-wise, this feels like it went from rushed to untested. Tested levels of difficulty. Like, so hard that it feels like no one tested them to see if they were, like, fair. Especially when this is not meant to be a hard game. Game as far as I can tell. My mistakes don't feel like my own. They kind of just feel like I'm being... instead of being challenged, I'm being hit with, like, unfair difficulty. I've actually said in editing that it's like one of those unfair ROM hacks. And I'm sticking by that more now than ever. I have it on easy so I can just homing attack away at these things. And thank flip I do, because I would not be able to manage these if I did not. The bosses, the Guardians now, as they've been changed, have way too much health. Oh, heck. Also, there's that. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's actually a setting that fixes that, so I meant to turn that on and it's screwing me many times on this. Granted, it's also saved me multiple times because I had needed, but it either killed my momentum when I needed, or if I didn't have it, I would have had too much momentum. But regardless, as I said, this feels like it's so hard that it feels like it wasn't properly tested. Like, if it wasn't for easy making these towers so easy, I don't even know if I could do them. And I've seen some really good-looking stuff, but now I'm scared the majority of people aren't gonna reach it. Because of the stupid high difficulty barrier before them. That too many people are just gonna give up. Up now, and it sucks. Sucks because the difficulties, like, need to be tweaked. Like, there's a difference between hard and something that feels an unfair difficulty. Hollow Knight and Cuphead are hard because my mistakes feel like my own. When I lose, yeah, I still get frustrated like I am here, but it feels like I made a mistake in those games when I lose. Like, I barely didn't do a thing too much, or I did something too soon, or I did something to make an attack easier to dodge, but it was all I couldn't dodge something else. Those kind of things. In this case scenario, it feels like I couldn't have. It feels like it's the game being too hard, unfairly hard. Unlike me.
Revised Garfa Daika. Rebelk Bilbain Garuki. Bask Juarus Milduke. Bandel. Renuke Teron. Andil Mingaida.
Ah, no. My controller. That's not good. But yeah, as I was saying, this one is gonna be fine, or better at least, because these guys are a lot easier to deal with, and I didn't use fancy techniques on them normally. Just hold parry and attack when you get the chance. Preferably do attack groups so you can take multiple out at the same time. Heck, the time limit's super forgiving, so yeah, I can't see having trouble on here. Like, if you are, I'm sorry I'm saying this, but this is really easy. This time limit is not only forgiving, unlike the last one, it's almost excessive, which, yeah, it would have been on the other one too, for the other one to have this time limit. But at least I would have made the challenge feel doable. Heck, I'm gonna do this in the other one's time limit. At this rate. Yeah. I did this one with less than half of the time limit of the last challenge. I couldn't, without a specific combo, I couldn't do the last challenge. Period. I don't like that. The Snake's trial is not fair.
Jindu Spider. Letaidu Guanshi Gaizandu. Medium. Dadre Fask Gai Vice. Then Delgas by device, Ingai Positius. Then Downfelter, Boys Store.
So are they conscious, or at least these guys conscious in their Coco? Oh, and now I need to gather lookout ones. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to continue talking about what I was talking about. Because they absolutely boost the defense, which I guess maybe was to compensate for max stat players. Because I could barely hurt. Oh, heck no. As I was saying, I could barely hurt the Silver Pillar. Or Silver Hammer, sorry. That I fought. With max attack, I was barely doing any damage in the last episode. I'm forced to have characters, 3 characters, in fact, that I can only have now. I could not have possibly helped and I could not possibly made them better sooner. That I am guaranteed to have 1s on all their stats. Like, I'm avoiding Guardians when last time I used to charge them head on because it was not hard and fun to fight them. There we go. Also, I skipped this one every time, so I'm actually gonna watch this time. Okay, that was admittedly a cool cutscene. So I couldn't really think too much about it because of the inspiration. Also, I'm pretty sure the silver hammer I beat didn't drop a portal gear. So, yeah. I only have one portal gear as of now, maybe two. Okay, what the heck was that? Okay, that's a Knuckles thing. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm fine with this being automated because these were not particularly fun or fair. No! Like, these towers have never been fun. In the original game, the base game, they weren't fun. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with the original game, and I kind of had fun, but there's a lot of weird choices that are really bringing this upside down, in my opinion. That make me, like, things that I'm going to dread if I ever choose to replay this. Which is very sad. Because I love this game. It's an amazing Sonic and Tears, other than its end, was amazing, and this had so infinite potential almost. It feels like. To be good, and if it wasn't this darn challenging, if there was a little more fairness and less artificial difficulty from bad decisions. Oh my god, why is this actually, this all of a sudden has comparable problems to that of Paper Mario Sticker Star. I'm now realizing. With a whole bunch of, like, a lot of artificial difficulty because of things not being well done. What the heck do I have to actually, like, do for this? I don't know or care what that was meant to be. What do I do with it? Oh my god, that's what I had to do. I wasn't supposed to figure that out. Well, actually, I guess it was giving me I probably still wouldn't Because the Dragon 2 tactic of when in doubt side loop doesn't work in the air. So I don't know how I was actually supposed to think of that at this one time. That side loop was the answer. Also, that needs quick side loop. Specifically, I'm realizing. So if you didn't get that somehow, you'd be screwed. Which, granted, is not realistic, let alone likely. But still. A what? Another one! I can't use this to my advantage!
Huh. Guess there's a surprise fourth Titan after all. In the vision I saw, you lost to the enemy when you sealed it in your Titan. How are you here?
The Dao Poryuk, the Dig Letunk, Zand Bison, Anjink Bork Kara, Duke, Jurin da Dudo.
Here we go. I'm not gonna act like I'm some game design expert. I'm not. Okay, you have to at least let me get back up. And my strategy is simple, because this thing can heal. Don't fight it, just Grand Slam. The parry's less of a parry and more of a guard. Add from Kingdom Hearts. And is very exploitable as such. Because unlike in Kingdom Hearts, you can hold it out. Out infinitely. Basically, what if you could flurry rush after getting hit in Breath of the Wild? If you didn't have to dodge, if they hit your shield, you could flurry rush. Pretty much what it is. And the fact that I did these two trials back to back, but couldn't do the last one in half an hour, it took over half an hour to beat, and the tutorial, but these ones I got both on my first try. Granted, this one I've seen that strategy. Granted, I probably would have ultimately resulted in that anyway. Still, it's don't like it.
Jude, da Gruden Garfa le Grud, Brenzaik Sunday, Duai Funk, le Huansh Pure, le Darwins. Da, Zaikle Varsh de Garki, Guen da Induction. Zabai le Bire. Van Gaisum Milk le Duro. Le Barukir, and you, Garminian. Then, Lergas by device. Dank shows a wipe. Gausa, Galfa Kara.
It worked! I feel like my old self again.
Excellent. Now we must go to the one who can forge that energy into a new power.
No time to lose.
It's corrupting everything on the island, even the cocoa.
I won't stand for it.
Guys, focus. Knuckles needs to weaken that thing's hold on the emeralds, and Tails needs to break them free. I'll handle the cocoa. I have a feeling they'll be crucial to the plan.
Also, as far as I'm aware, until we, like, basically are almost done. I want to make it quick. Yeah, the infinite. It boosts. So we can keep getting stuff. Just stuff. That's really all it is. I just want to raise their stats as fast as I can. In fact, that's the next thing I'm gonna go do. I'm going to go raise their stats. Also, why is their basic attack these cards? Like, I understand they're making that more of part of their character. That said, why are you doing this new thing, which granted is really cool? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a sucker when it comes to, card-based combat. That's because I think that has a lot of really cool possibilities. That said, Ed, Amy had something. And yeah, I'm much less of a fan of hammers than cards. Card-based combat. But like, I don't know. They already had their hammer. They didn't have the cards already. And I think the hammer rarely, if ever, gets used. I'm pretty sure, in fact, they use it for the counter, or parry, sorry. Which I don't know why that's poisonous. They use it as a thing for the card spin boost. And for the Psy Hammer. Speaking of which, while I'm out here, I want to grab as many Amy things as I can. I can also finally start getting like large amounts of stuff for Amy. I'm gonna need another Starfall to happen for Knuckles and Tails. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to max these guys out before the final thing. Like before the end of this story. Simply because of how much we have to like do for that. Like, even if they did make I was gonna say it's so hard to see where we have to go, but that really helps. I also need to find an Elder Cocoa that I can actually, like, use to start raising Amy stats. Same with the Hermit Cocoa, because as far as I can tell, they aren't shared. Also, oh my god, the amount of cocoa I got from that. That's actually more broken than Brig. Big ever was. It's pretty flipping broken. Oh. So much for teasing part of this. Are you kidding me? Amy, literally the only attack you had to start with was your homing attack. I'm losing distance. No! What? What was they actually supposed to do there? I wasn't gaining this since I was losing it. No, what? I had the target vehicle. No! Princess Peach style float they gave Amy is very fun and very fitting, given wasn't for the if the only real difference between Amy and Peach is, well, Amy's not royalty. Okay, what do I want to get? Or do I want to save up for something else? No, I really don't. That might be good to get after. Okay, cool, but that's a lot less useful than Knuckles. He punched the ground almost infinitely. Yeah, it has a lot more range, but it's heart shaped, so that's gonna be hard to work with. And well, it's also less practical because of how slow it is. But hey, I'll take it. I'm absolutely going after more Amy stuff, though. And where was the gyroscope thing? That apparently wasn't it. Hitting the slightest. Cause I didn't unlock any map. Like, I'm sure once they're maxed, they're gonna be really fun, and I know now about stuff I didn't, like, before I made the last episode. But they also have, you guys have a lot of shortcomings in some basic things that shouldn't have been how they were in any game. Wait, what? Yeah, there's the card float I was looking for. Okay, again, I'm glad they did the whole, like, making the cards more important to a character. Feels like a really cool addition, but again, Hammer's still around. We haven't really mentioned it. I think it's only like Sonic Origins they're actually like properly seen. I don't even know that for sure though, because I actually haven't played. Hate Sonic Origins. So for all I know, that's not right. I'm just pretty sure I've seen that somewhere, but I could be wrong. I don't know, that's the only like character specific criticism I have. And yeah, it kind of sucks that they're stuck here and you're gonna not have a lot to do by the time we get them, like all the really cool unique stuff. Unlike Sonic, who at least had a little game left by the time you are realistically be getting all of his stuff. This is not here. Here for Amy. Amy, Knuckles, and Tails. Especially where you're not free to work on their objectives in any order. Yeah, you can see that, like, unpractically slow. As opposed to Knuckles, which I called, like, almost OP, I think. That's what I call it. Which, granted, I wasn't wrong, but, like... This is much less effective. It's a good thing I got that when I did, or otherwise I wouldn't be able to do that I just did. So it is just from here I gotta go. I think I want to do this before I wrap up, and then wrap up the episode. Because I won't lie, this is gonna go that long. And I'm glad we're getting, but like, the fact that we only get to play as each of these characters twice, and the first one was very brief. Only lasted as long as it did because I was screwing around. I know, because I like seen not screwing around, how long that takes, which is a lot less. That was a real big spring. I don't know if these guys lack any super important skills of Sonic. Because I'm kind of wondering if they couldn't have not just... Or if they could not have just had them be playable in earlier areas, unlockable by completing this. Yeah, this is our last big chance to play as Amy, so I want to go unlock some stuff before I, like, go get the emerald. I also just generally want to go unlock some stuff. But I think that is going to be it for today's episode, folks. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.